Yo, yo, what up? It's your girl Joy, the Hip Hop Power Fawn, and today, on the last YouTube reading of 2022, we will be talking about Mercury retrograde in the sign of Capricorn. Now, this transit will begin tomorrow, okay, December 29th at 4:32 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, and last us into the new year, January, on January 18th. Yes, there is a shadow period. We have been experiencing this energy for a couple of weeks, and we still will get some of it towards the end of January. So, for this final reading of 2022, I think Mercury retrograde is kind of appropriate. We get 3 Mercury retrogrades a year. Since Mercury is the closest planet to the sun, its orbit is a little faster than all the other planets. So with Mercury being a personal planet, this is a time for us to think about how we communicate, how we learn, how we perceive things, our different ideas. And so with this retrograde, it's time to everything. Yes, R-E. Think of it as the grand reopening, okay, of your mind, of your intellect, okay? So Mercury rules communication, transportation, all of those things. Mercury, the messenger god, okay, it's kind of like the go-to person. So think of yourself kind of as a middleman, okay? You middleman in the transaction, okay? So with Mercury retrograde occurring in Capricorn, we are going to essentially reboot a few things, reboot the system. We are rethinking, reevaluating how we do things, how we communicate, how we perceive. You might want to finish up some projects during this time and think about different ways of doing them in the future, okay? Please do not think that Mercury retrograde is all scary and watch out, don't do anything, stay stuck in the house, because that's not what it's about. Mercury rules Gemini and Virgo. So the Virgo energy is very practical, never forgets, and will hold you to it. So if you say you're going to do something, you better do it, or Mercury is going to make sure that it gets done during this retrograde period. So don't procrastinate. I need you to put your best foot forward, okay? So I am going to take us on a little ride with the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith tarot deck. You know how I feel when I use this deck. That means I want to make sure that the messages are coming through clear, crystal clear, okay? Let's get started. Okay, so cards to look out for. We are looking out for the Devil card, as that represents Capricorn. We are looking out for the Magician card, which represents Mercury. And for a little fun, we can look for the Lovers, that represents Gemini, and the Hermit, that represents Virgo, as Mercury is the ruler of those two zodiac signs, okay? So let's see. Oh, okay. All right, Chariot in reverse here. Chariot represents Cancer, the moon. So usually this card is all about forward movement and trying to focus on a level of success. But here in reverse, I feel like this is giving us a signal to stop and evaluate before we move forward, okay? We know that Cancerians do not like to get outside of their comfort zone, okay? They are the ruler of home, family, the mother, obviously, as associated with the moon, but they also rule the past. So a lot of people see this card as the representation of karma in some way, okay? So let's see where else we can go. See, now this time I'm gonna try to make sure that my cards are not crooked. I know on the last video for the rap session last week, things were a little crooked, but it's okay. It's all right. Flow with me. Go with the flow. The Pisces flow. Oh, sideways. 8, 7, 8. And I'm just going to do it like this. This is, to me, is Mini Hermit. Okay, so this is more of a daily, where are you going? Or did you ensure that your path to success is clear? Okay, obviously we have a moon here. Moon moving in front of the sun. That is a lunar eclipse, which we won't have for some time here. Obviously, it won't be 2023. So the next lunar eclipse will be on May 5th. Okay, so let's keep that in mind. May, we know, is the month for Taurus energy, okay, as well as Gemini energy, okay. But there is some forward movement, but we have to kind of think about where we're going, or this could be you on a new path, on a different path, a more emotionally fulfilling path. Okay, you have your staff here, taking it with you. Okay, so you have your inspiration, your enthusiasm, your level of creativity, but also we have red to kind of ignite that fire that we always, you know, need to push us forward. That's a lot. That's a whole lot. And I know you saw that, but I'm gonna let that go. That was 5 of Cups. We don't need that. Not right now. If it wants to come out, it will come out. I'm gonna do 2 here and 2 here. Okay. Major Arcana, Aquarius energy, innovation, change, revolution. Aquarius is ruled by Uranus. That is where we get the revolution from. What are we going to do to revolutionize or to change in a broader aspect? Ooh, ideas. You need some new ideas, or you're going to be given some new ideas. You are going to be given some new ideas on ways to be successful. You see here, you have the laurel wreath and the crown here on the tip of the sword, on the tip of the iceberg, so to speak. And here, the star, we have never giving up on your dreams, balance, hope, optimistic. Okay, Aquarius, I know I say this all the time, but they are not really known to finish their projects. But here, during this Mercury retrograde period, there will be some finishing of projects, okay? But be hopeful about this new path that you are taking, because this idea, okay, that you are taking, that is essentially what has sparked you on this new path. Another 7, Knight of Cups in reverse. Imagination. Your ideas can only be as big as you can imagine. You can only manifest what you can imagine. What are you thinking of? What's on your mind? You can't focus on one thing. Pick something one at a time. It doesn't mean that you have to forcibly choose one to negate the other 6 choices, but you can go one at a time, okay? Knight of Cups in reverse, okay? There also is a message here that you need to be aware of, because When something is presented to you, you want to make sure that you are not being swindled or tricked in any way. Mercury is also a trickster energy. Okay, Mercury can be very, very deceptive because of the fast-paced movement. Think of it as like a fast talking car salesman. Okay, you might not get the deal that you want because the person was just talking so fast, talk. You just, oh, okay. Some tarot readers talk fast too, and so you might not get the message, or you might get the wrong message. Okay, stop. Think about what it is you want and move toward that. You see how this new path is leading this person here to this choice point? They are literally walking in that direction. We can't see this person's face, and this is just a shadow, okay? A darkness. We have what? Coming out of the Mercury retrograde shadow period and going directly into the Mercury retrograde energy. But do not get tricked being all in your emotions, okay? Gemini is an air sign. Virgo is an earth sign. Those two elements have no emotion tied. They are only making choices based on facts, knowledge, information that is at hand. An informed choice. I was watching this video yesterday on social media, and it indicated that, yes, we all want to have and make informed choices, but you need the information, you need the knowledge in order to make an informed choice, or you will get tricked. Okay? Study, learn, observe. You don't always have to talk. You can be quiet and listen. When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. The Hierophant, teacher, wise person. This could be someone that you look up to, someone that you feel is knowledgeable, but that is who you need to go to if you want to make the best choice for you. If you want that informed choice, you can listen to this knowledgeable person. Okay? There's nothing wrong with asking for advice. And it may come from an unlikely source, but that doesn't mean that that person doesn't know what they are talking about. It doesn't mean that they don't have the experience. Okay? Okay, Ace of Pentacles. There's an opportunity here for unimaginable wealth, prosperity. If you don't get duped or tricked, okay? That's the part you have to remember. You have to keep your wits about you. Stand on your square. Be aware of everything that is being said around you. Okay? Frankie is dreaming right now, so you might hear his tail thumping on the floor under there. Okay? This opportunity that you have for wealth, this is a wealth of knowledge, wealth of information. Don't always think about material things, okay? When you are on my channel, I'm not gonna promise you, oh, you about to get all this money and da-da-da-da. That ain't what I'm talking about. I'm talking about physical health, mental, emotional, spiritual wealth, okay? Emotional wealth. All of those things. There's a good side and a bad side to everything. There's an evil side to wealth. There's a bad side to intelligence, just as there is anything else. Okay? That's why I told you one thing at a time. Because you try to do all of this at the same time, it's not going to bode well. And you don't want this trickster energy here messing you up. And this is making me think of the Ace of Cups. Because you know the Ace of Cups has the dove coming in, dropping like a little mini pentacle into the cup. It's like this is like, it's like a hand catching. Oop! Don't give away your wealth of information. Don't give away your ideas that could lead to this abundance. Okay? There's a saying that you don't tell people your ideas. And some would say so they won't steal them, or likely so they won't try to talk you out of it or make you think that your ideas aren't good enough, because you're getting the divine inspiration. The ideas aren't just coming from Frankie Tail going crazy. The ideas aren't just coming from nowhere. This is divine inspiration. This is information that you are getting from your higher power. That is why you need to be hopeful. You need to have faith. Okay, that things are going to work out when you go in this new direction. Everything has stopped because you know why? When you pause, take a break, or relax, that is how you get the ideas. That is where the ideas come from, because you don't have a lot of static in your head, in your mind, taking over and stopping you from receiving this divine information, knowledge, wealth, communication, divine communication. Dang, that's 3 cards. Let's see what they are. Temperance, 3 of... If this, I was going to put these cards back, but I'm going to keep them. You know why? Because I'm going to tell you something. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. And I'm going to put these right here. Look a little crooked on the camera now, I can tell. But as long as y'all can see the entire spread, it's okay. It's all right with me. Okay? Balance, having faith, and knowing that a balanced lifestyle is good for the mind, body, and spirit. I told you, I literally just said mental, physical, emotional, spiritual wealth. And that is what having faith is all about. Stay calm. Keep your foot on the ground. Okay? 1 foot in the water, 1 foot on the ground. There aren't many cups. You know, we only got 2 cup cards out of the spread here. But this is where you keep your emotional groundedness, control, holding on. Capricorn energy, a lot of people feel like lack emotion. Okay? So it is up to you to maintain control of your emotions. Do not allow anyone to sever what it is that you are planning to do. Do not let them celebrate. What was the word that I just said? Do not let them sever, okay, or cut through your idea. Just come here and just upset you, because that is the trick, to make you think that your ideas are not divinely inspired, that your idea is dumb, that you don't know what you're talking about, that you, for all intents and purposes, don't know what you're doing. You have no clue. But that is the trick. The magician might even show up as this Hierophant, because you see, they both got on the red robe. Okay, if you do his robe right, it could look like this. He got the white shirt on underneath. All he got to do is hook himself up. Throw on a little crown, throw up the peace sign. And this is a magic wand, so it could easily turn into a scepter. Okay? So do not get tricked. And he can have this entire space turn into a temple. Okay? And you wouldn't even know that you outside. You'd be thinking that you inside, getting information from someone, a trusted someone in your family, at work, or anywhere where you feel like you can get some information that will benefit you, okay, on this new journey, on this new path that you are taking, okay? 7 is the divine number, God, Allah, your higher power. So 2023 is going to be all about this divine inspiration, these new ideas, because you are going to be getting more and more communication, more downloads, more spiritual awareness from your higher power than ever before. Do you hear me? Okay? So that is also why you have to be careful about the things that you say, because the mouth is a powerful tool in which you can manifest anything. If you say you're going to be broke, guess what's going to happen? You are going to be broke. And I don't want that for any of y'all. Ooh. Strength, ego, self-confidence. I need you to have some. I need you to have some. Don't be a fool. Okay? Do not be fooled. Empress, Knight of Wands. I'm going to let this be the clarifier for this. And this can be the clarifier for all 3 of those. That is bringing all of that together. Okay. But first, let's go here. Okay. Let's go to the Knight of Wands, since everybody feels like knights are about movement and great things and all of this stuff. This is somebody coming to rescue you, essentially. Okay? This is a friend coming in to save you. From yourself. The Knight is protecting this pentacle. Someone you know sees the light in you, which is why they are stopping you from getting tricked, from this imposter, this fake hierophant if need be. Empress in reverse. Light, truth. Ha! So things will be revealed. This imposter will be unmasked. It's giving me Scooby-Doo vibes right now, okay? Venus energy. Venus does not see the beauty, the light, the love, the nurturing, or anywhere on this side of the deck, okay? See how her scepter is also pointing down, but technically up? She is pointing her wand in the same direction to kind of cancel out or neutralize what this magician is doing here. Okay? Coming in to save the day. Women. Feminine energy. Feminine energy is all about receiving, not necessarily giving or taking action, but that doesn't mean that feminine energy won't take action. There just initially may not have been a need for the feminine energy to do so. We talked about mother figure here, so it may be a woman coming in and saying, don't you see the fakeness? Don't you see this? This is a fool. Okay, tricking you and making you feel bad and negative and doubting yourself when that is really, really not the case. Your ideas are wonderful. Your ideas have been given to you inexplicably. And all you have to do is pull the mask off of this magician. Okay? Pull the mask off. Mask off. Okay, mask off. Okay? You got a friend coming in to help you. You've got a motherly figure coming in to help you, because everyone wants to make sure that you stay on this path to get here, okay? Leave the emotions out of it, okay? Think logically so you don't get caught up in the trick, the fraud, the hoax. Before I started this reading, I was watching this docu-series on one of the popular streaming platforms. I don't get paid to promote those people, so that's why I ain't saying no names. But the name of the docu-series is Don't Pick Up the Phone. Okay, I love a good docu-series, but these people picked up the phone, communication, and they believed what was being said. Okay, you cannot believe everything someone says to you. Some people don't care about being honest. Some people like to get in your head in order to control you, to puppet master. Some people enjoy marionettes, okay? That's the dolls on the string. That's a puppet, okay? They like the control aspect. That is how they get off on manipulating others. If you can control someone's mind, okay, their imagination, how they think, how they feel about themselves, how they see themselves, okay? Mercury is about how you perceive information, how you communicate information, how you process that information. If someone can control that in another human being or several hundreds, thousands, millions. There's billions of people on this planet. Billions with a B. If someone can control that many people, imagine what they will have them do. You don't need to be on the other side of that. Whatsoever. I would do like a bottom of the deck type situation, but I'm not going to do that. But look, Eight of Swords in reverse. You're not really stuck. They're not really controlling your mind. There's no chip inside of your mind telling you what to do, how to move, how to walk, talk, think, when to chew. You are your own independent being, individual, light, soul, spirit, energy, star, whatever you want to call yourself, human being. You are your own entity. You govern yourself accordingly to your environment, to your societal standards. Likely you might want to go opposite direction and do everything against what the status quo is. But that's a whole nother thing. But that's that Uranus energy though. I can tell you that. Revolutionize, industrious. Okay. I said at the beginning, this Capricorn Mercury retrograde, reboot the system. You might have to reboot yourself. Okay. Rethink, redo, reprocess, reevaluate. Okay? Think about what this person is saying. Research what they are saying to confirm whether or not what they're saying is truth. Or are you just taking it for truth? A lot of people that are in positions of status, they might be a supervisor, an elder in your family, an elder in the community, somebody high-ranking church member, or a politician. They don't always know what they're talking about. Okay? They just know how to make it sound good because they have wonderful communication skills. Right? So, make sure that you are just not taking anybody's word as fact, because in truth, they could be just giving you their unsolicited opinion. Okay? Take that into 2023, and I will see y'all in 2023 with the new Graffiti Oracle deck. It is officially on the website for sale. I have a new Etsy shop that I just opened. Okay. Obviously, the prices on Etsy are more expensive than you going directly to 12thlighthouse.com. But I'll leave a link in the description box to the Etsy shop in case, that's what you want to do. All right. All right, y'all. See you next year. Peace.